Hello everybody and welcome back to another Bee Swarm video. In today's video, if you can't tell by the title, I'm going to be doing preparation for the new update. As I'm recording this, there is 2 days left. By the time I actually upload it, there'll probably be like a day left. It's not much time, but it is time, and you can just, know ahead of time, I guess. Even if you're not in a prepare, you can still know ahead of time, so this video will still be useful. Now, if you're not looking for spoilers and you want to, see the Beesmas update that without any spoilers and just nothing, this is not the video for you. I'm going to be revealing, key important stuff that maybe people who don't want to see the update yet, don't want to see. So yeah, if you don't want to see spoilers, click off the video. But if you're here to just kind of know a little bit about the update, keep watching, I guess. Alright, so I know this one's kind of obvious, but save up honey, especially if you are late game or fairly late game, trying to transform your hive into a blue hive, or a red hive, or a white hive. Me personally, I'm going for a blue hive, so obviously save up your royal jellies, and maybe save up for a few treats, to just level up the new bees you get. And just hive slots in general, because there's going to be 2 new mythic bees added into the game. And they'll both be in a Robux pack that you can buy. That's all I know about the Robux packs, however, but yeah. And yeah, so just save up your honey. That one was fairly obvious, but it's still very important. Alright, so another little tip here. Say I'm a blue hive, obviously. I have a good amount of blue bees and a diamond mask on. It's fairly obvious, but anyways. You want to start doing the quest lines if you have not, for the blue and red and just everything. Like the gifted bucko bee and the gifted Riley bee. They both will give you a gifted diamond egg at 100 quests that you complete, and you can use that, maybe donate to the wind shrine, and make a lot of honey off that, just as I was talking about earlier, to save up for royal jellies and stuff. But you're going to need 100 quests minimum to actually get into the new area that's going to be added in the game. And you'll need 250 quests to get the collector. It's the same thing for the red, except it's Riley Bee quests. But yeah, same thing applies to red. The only thing different is actually Gummy Bee here, or Gummy Bears area. You're going to actually need to complete 5 Gummy Bear quests. And then you'll be able to unlock the ability to buy the new Gummy Baller. Which is 10 trillion honey and a lot of crafting ingredients that are brand new to the game. I'll go over the crafting ingredients in a little bit. Alright, so now we are going to be talking about crafting ingredients, and if you're wondering why it looks different, I have now just joined the test realm. So everything you see here is, maybe not official, there could be a lot of changes, but as we know, this is going to be how it is. If we hop over to the crafting, there has been more items. As you can see, it goes up to 20 now. I will just say this now, you're going to want to craft a lot of enzymes, and I mean a lot, like a lot, as much as you can make, preferably. They will help you a lot, because if we come over to here, as you can see, just by making the first bit of wax, you're going to need 1. Now, one's, not much, but it will add up over time, considering you need, to make the hard wax, you need 3 of them. And 3 enzymes. So you're going to need 3 of these soft waxes, which takes 3 enzymes. And then you're going to need another 3 enzymes just to make this. So that's 6 enzymes just to make 1 wax. That's why it's pricey. And with this one, you're going to need 6 of these, or 9 of these, excuse me, and 3 of these, which I don't even know what that is. I mean, if this is 9, and this is 3 each, it'd be 9 for each, right? I don't know, I could be doing math wrong, but that's 18 enzymes. Obviously, it's not physically enzymes, but you need to craft it in enzymes, and you gotta wait, all that stuff, so 18 enzymes right there. It's a lot. And then you need even more, which that would be 15 and then 5, so now you need 20 to make the best type of wax. Not to mention, for field ice, you also need this wax, more enzymes. Let's make this one, even more enzymes, because once again, it's the wax. And then this one, you need even more enzymes. You get the point. You need a lot of enzymes, especially with this crafting ingredient too. you're gonna need a lot of these things, which takes a lot of enzymes. So if you haven't figured it out already, you're gonna need a lot of enzymes, like a lot. So I would recommend, you know, I mean, it depends on how much you want to make of this stuff, but obviously you're gonna need it for all the new equipment, so I would highly recommend just stocking up on it. Just put it in your blender, maybe just even go AFK in the game, like overnight or something, and just have the blender work in the background. It will benefit you so much when the update drops. A few other things I would like to point out for the new update is saving up resources, such not just as crafting ingredients, but also like field dice, jelly beans, microconverters, gumdrops, all that stuff for field boosting, because as you know, when Beesmas comes, it'll be a 2x event, and you're gonna want as much resources as you can get, and not just the crafting resources. You know, magic beans, I guess it's a crafting resource, but you want, you know, gumdrops, microconverters, everything for field boosting. It will just help you out in the long run. You'll get more out of your Honey Day event. Now, I think for the last thing that is a big key here is you're going to want to save your bosses. So, mainly the big ones. I would recommend the Stump Snail, Tunnel Bear, King Beetle if you really want to. King Beetle's not that big of a boss anymore, but it is a boss, and it could still give you, you know, a good amount of stuff. And your Coconut Crab. Now, there is a chance that they literally don't drop anything new, but usually that it is the case that they do drop something new. So it would be beneficial just if you wait. Me personally, my Stump Snail is ready to be taken down in the main game, but I am still waiting for that update because it could be very worth it. I could get some waxes, or I could get just some brand new item from killing the Stump Snail. Not to mention, it doesn't hurt anything by waiting. You're still gonna get your basic rewards. Yeah, Tunnel Bear is a big one. I doubt the Coconut Crab will have anything different, just because that's really a boss that on it hasn't touched in a long time, ever since the Coconut Field was introduced. But yeah, that is pretty much that. Also, if you do have Gingerbread Bears from last year, I don't think I have any on this account, or the test realm, but if you do have Gingerbread Bears from last year, I would recommend saving them because they'll be actually buffed in this update. You'll be able to... They already have a 1% chance to turn to be gifted, but if you save them until the update, they'll actually have a 1.1% chance. It's not much, but you might as well wait because you're not going to be able to buy them. You're not going to be able to spend your Gingerbread Bears in the Bee Bears catalog this year. At least the ones that you had from last year. You'll be able to get some this year, obviously. But the old ones will no longer, like, work for the shop, if that makes sense. The only way to actually get rid of them now is probably, I don't know if you can donate them to the Wind Shrine. I mean, it's worth a try. Or you can just try and get your Bee gifted, which now has a 0.1 higher chance. I would also recommend, I know I said saving up resources, but not just saving up resources, saving up eggs. Obviously, having eggs to donate to the Wind Shrine is very important for field boosting, and I'll talk about why that's even more important in this update than it has been before. Alright, so if we come over to the Wind Shrine here, I'm not going to make a crazy donation, this is just an example here. If we actually open the Wind Shrine, and we can just donate the simplest thing, I'll probably just donate... Alright, I'm going to donate a few blue extracts. Okay, I only have 2, but you get the gist. I just donated a small amount, and I got some fields. Right? That's all I wanted. So they're nothing crazy, they're just stump times 2 and blue flower times 2, but that's not what I'm talking about. Right, and the Wind Shrine actually got buffed in this new update. It actually lasts for 30 minutes now, as you can see. I have stump field wins for, you know, obviously it says 29 minutes now, but it was 30 minutes. And yeah, these just last 15 minutes longer now, so it actually is very helpful, because if you use a super smoothie, this actually lasts 20 minutes. And you know, usually your boosts run out at 15 minutes. It is going to be a little bit, you know, more tempting to use 2 super smoothies in your field boosting. Obviously, that is a little expensive, but you have that option now. Yeah, you're going to want to save up even more resources, because you're going to need even more resources to field boost. Obviously, you'll get more reward out of it, but yeah, you definitely want to pick how you use your materials more carefully, I guess you could say. You don't want to... Maybe you don't get that good of a field boost, you don't want to go all in on your resources, because you might actually have to use more now to keep the boost going. The last thing I really have to say is probably just saving up your tickets. you're probably gonna get, if you have a bee bear cub from last year, you're probably gonna get tickets for your reward because you're not gonna get the bee bear cub twice. So yeah, you'll probably get tickets for your reward, and just that'll help you if you're trying to get an event bee or something. Or you could just, go around the map and buy stuff you need. The gummy boots are getting, like, their price is going down. You could buy some gumdrops from the dispenser, help craft that glue. You could do that, a day before, put it in the blender, just go AFK overnight or something, and then come back the next day and your glue's done. Or you could just buy gumdrops and get the gummy bee maybe, or just something you need. So these last few days are definitely very good to prepare, and I would not recommend, or I would recommend taking them, and using them wisely, because it only comes one time a year. Alright, but that's gonna wrap up this video. This is just a little preparation guide, I think. I think I got everything I mainly wanted to talk about. And the main stuff. So yeah, I would recommend taking these last few days. At least when this gets uploaded, it'll only be one day. But, take this last day as a guide to kind of prepare what you need. No matter if you're end game, late game, early game. And yeah. Hope this helps, and that's gonna be the end of this video. Goodbye, everybody.